Thank you, Frances. I'm sitting here and I just really want to say, women are not a hormone level. I don't give a shit what your testosterone levels. It's got nothing to do with being a woman. We're not a hormone level. We're not any kind of hamstrung man. We're nothing. We are our own special creations. We're not to do with that. There is no way men can become women. That is it. I'm very annoyed that so much time and effort had been spent year on year in trying to prove what we all know to be true, that you cannot change sex, and that there's been all these machinations in sport just solely and utterly to destroy women and girls' sport. That's the only reason to do it. There is no science behind it. There's nothing here. We're certainly not a hormone level. Now, just on the back of what Frances was saying, Soul Sisters had a meeting with Shona Robison when she was embarrassed into having to meet some women who weren't on her Christmas card list with regard to the GRA reform. So we had a meeting with her, and there was a few of us there, brought up various issues on various topics, but one of the things that was brought up was about sport, and it was about girls' sport. And one of the women, she can't be here tonight, but she sent a thing in. So my daughter has always been a quiet child in company, but when she started playing football, she opened up and found inner confidence to be a part of something. She loved playing in goals, as it didn't draw as much attention to her as out front, but still let her be part of a team that she was committed to. She never missed training and was up at the crack of dawn at the weekends, travelling up and down the country for games. Her confidence grew as she started to come out of her shell. No one else wanted to be in goals, so they built up a great team with her happy in her place. Then one day, she was asked to play out front and to give her position as goalkeeper to another child, a boy who was also shy and needed the position in goals more than her, and she was to be kind and let her have a go in goals. My daughter had only trained and played in goals for the past 4 years. She was not an out-front player and was completely out of her depth. There was no discussion, no warning that this was going to happen, and she crumbled, her confidence back in her boots. She tried to keep up, but it was her place in the goals that she loved, and sadly decided she didn't want to play anymore. We were back to square one. I couldn't force her to go despite my best efforts. She withdrew back into herself again. My daughter was happy and starting to thrive. Then she lost her place to a boy because her feelings didn't matter. It was more important for her to be kind than to be happy. So I think, and those are all the girls we're here for. Those wee girls who are losing their place on the team, who are not getting a shot at doing whatever, that is what we're here for, because that's where it's happening. To, somebody, a wee lassie in school, this is what has been done to her. And she has been told by all the adults around her that that boy who was playing in those goals was a wee girl. She was being lied to by every adult around her. We really need to look at the kind of society we are creating for our children when we're saying this is acceptable. I'd just like to throw open to everybody in the audience now, if you've got specific questions for Alison or Frances, or picking up on the ideas that they both said about what we could maybe do going forward with letter writing, what would help. So, if you want to go get a drink and have a wee chat and have a wee think and come back, and we can start the discussion.
Have a wee fag.
Have a wee fag. Do what you need to do. Thank you.